Everybody knows I'm dance with the harlots and the heroin. Hello, everyone. It's been a long time, and I apologize. Been playing shows on the road, recording. There'll be new stuff soon. I went back into the studio to start working on more tracks for Blood Money, which the tentative release date will be Thanksgiving. So, talk about, a real holiday season. You'll be getting the gift of feast. A feast on feast. A day of feast for feast. You get it, something like that. I'm sure there's a pun in there somewhere. Either way, big thank you to everyone who's come out this past couple weeks. What else? Big shout out to the people down at Chattahoochee. They had me there this last weekend. Awesome people, awesome drinks. I mean, so that was really strange. Somehow, in the middle of filming, everything went black, and the last 10 minutes of the video are gone, which included me performing one of my classic Feast songs and a whole to-do. It's pretty unfortunate considering, I really don't want to play that song again. But for the sake of continuity and for the video, I will play the song again. This has really just been a thank you video. I'm thanking everyone who's really helped me out this past few weeks, few months. It was my birthday, so big shout out to everyone who helped donate, put toward my new album, or came over. Big shout out to Jason Fountain. He's awesome. Go check him out. I'll put a link to him in my links at the bottom. Gotta stay hydrated. I showed you guys the skullet. Skullet's going strong. I have a new music video. And this is kind of one of the thank yous and one of the things I wanted to do. If you're a small business owner or a musician or, an independent artist such as myself, I was always skeptical about doing the sponsored things, promote my video kind of thing. My buddy Jason's really good at it. I had never really tried, and I made up this little clip. I just played it a second ago. This clip, I just put $10 toward sponsoring, and I literally doubled my amount of followers. So it was kind of crazy. I mean, I put this music video up there, and it immediately got 200 plays, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for me on YouTube, that's a lot. I mean, for those of you who follow me, you guys are the only ones that listen and watch, and I hover around 100 most of the time, and that's usually where I max out. But this was kind of a big deal. It immediately jumped up to 200, so I was like, okay, well, that's pretty awesome. And so highly recommend it. If you make a clip that you feel like best encompasses what you sell or what you do, or things like that, or your image or view, your, I guess, modus operandi, highly recommend sponsoring it, putting it out and around. I localized mine to the southeast, so it's predominantly around Atlanta down to St. Pete. Basically my people anyways, but it was just kind of, I'm sure a lot of people saw it that were just like, oh yeah, I forgot about him, or I haven't seen him play in a while, that type of stuff. God, my shirt's flipping up on me. These freaking pythons. Looks like I just swallowed a freaking, 8-year-old child or something. Swallowed him whole. Whatever. But, yeah, so, this is obviously a clunky version. My original was much more eloquently spoken, but, highly recommend checking it out, doing it for your business. Just even if you're just a small, Etsy store or something, you're just trying to build up a social media following, it really helped me. So thank you guys, and thank you guys again. If anyone watches this and they don't follow me on Instagram or on Facebook or anything like that, feel free to follow me. It's just @Feast for Eyes. and I would really appreciate it. Also, tip and donate to at Feast for Eyes. That's at FEASTIVEYES. It's helpful to me as a musician, and it's also helpful to me as as a business operator. Like, this is my business. I sell merchandise. I sell myself. I sell an actual trait, I guess, an ability, a skill. So, this is my business, no different than someone who makes soap or something. They spend the time crafting what they do, and then they go out to these small events and little festivals and put it out there. So you gotta, it's funny that people find it okay or, less ridiculous to help, be like, well, that's a small business. Of course I'm going to throw in a couple bucks to buy a shirt from them, or of course I'm going to throw in a couple bucks to buy a bag from them, or whatever, they crafted those. They made those little necklaces or bracelets, but no one ever thinks like, oh, that person over there spent hours and hours writing and recording and doing all these things and putting out their album and gathering up money for merch and creating designs. That's all relative when it comes to that kind of stuff. So it's really no different in that scheme, because you're always in a battle of whether or not you can stay afloat with your independent businesses. So I do appreciate all of you guys. You've been great. I realize I'm kind of rambling now. On the other video, I did point out that Dolores is back. She just wasn't I didn't get her amped up for this video, but she is back. Skelet's still going strong. This is how strong it's going. I can pull it over my ear if I need to, because you never know when you need to. Once again, shout out to Chattahoochee. This weekend I will be at Line Creek, and I will also be at Abide. So Line Creek in Peachtree City, amazing time, awesome people. CJ Scott, Taylor, all those people, super cool, super awesome. Highly recommend checking that out. And on Friday I'll be down at Evan's place it's called Abide. It's in Newnan, Georgia. It's a really cool atmosphere. They usually have awesome food trucks. They have cool little kind of brewery games, your cornhole, pool, things like that. So highly recommend checking that out. They're both free shows. I'll be doing a couple songs off my new album, but for the most part, just kind of random songs I think are cool, songs I think are fun. My original performance that I did here that did record for whatever reason, I did a song called Ocean Song. But that's good. I'll just do it again. So here's a Feast for Eyes song. It was never actually truly released. It was on a couple CDs I did, just like short order runs for tours I went on. But it was never actually physically released full band ever. So enjoy, and for the love of God, let's hope it recorded. So this is for you guys, and thank you so much, all my feasties. You guys have got me through some dark times this past few months, so I appreciate you and all that you guys do. And salute. And let's do this. A song's called Ocean Song. I sold all my things and I walked down to the ocean, and I took my shoes off and I made my way out. I made my way out, and you said you wanted to be free. Now you got what you wanted, and I know there's no more room for me at the time. And you said you wanted to be free. Now just smile for the camera, and I know there's no more you for me. Well, I sold all my friends to the tune of the dollar bill, and my family never wanted noise. But welcome to the new distraction. Welcome to the new distraction. And you said you wanted to be free. Now you got what you wanted, and I know there's no more room for me at the time. ocean, and I took my shoes off, and I made my way out. 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 There you go. Woo! That was not nearly as good as the first one. Man, I really wish that would have recorded. But either way, thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you for everything. Make sure you tip and donate and do all that stuff. Help keep us trucking along here. Help keep this Skullet growing. Also, I want to give a big shout out to my buddy Josh and his band, Matt, Maurice, the whole shebang over there. Those guys are awesome, and I expect big things out of them soon. So I'm going to put a link down to his stuff too. Yeah, definitely. Thank you guys again. Hopefully I'll go see Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure soon, and then I can give you guys a little catch up on what I thought about that, or Bill and Ted the next chapter, whatever the fuck, the new one. So thank you all, and I bid you adieu. Bye. Everybody knows